Ah, the English countryside, the genteel world of Jane Austen, rural tradition, and centuries-old manor houses. Like this beauty, the headquarters of a decidedly modern trend.
Yeah, I think that's quite nice.
Meet the lady of the manor, Calgary native Jamie Cook.
It was being in the right place at the right time with the right product.
And Courtney Wise, Jamie's business partner and big city slicker.
I'd be on the tube or the bus and in my track pants, really not looking like anything special. And I would think in my head, gosh, like we've done the muckluck trend.
It's here in snow-free England that Jamie and Courtney unleashed a furry Canadian boot on the British fashion world.
The success of the mucks just happened so quickly. You know, we didn't expect it to ever be that big.
Another day at the office.
This is the story of a muckluck, a lucky break, and what it takes to cash in on cool.
This was my first pair of mucklucks when I was 3. And every year it became a present, a yearly present, until I was about 14 when I asked my grandmother to stop buying them for me.
Jamie Cook had no idea Grandma's gift would be part of her future.
Black, gray, rose.
When she moved to London 6 years ago to work in advertising.
We get a 30-second slot to advertise on 8 screens.
That's where she met Torontonian Courtney.
Are they on just one screen for 30 seconds? Or
Yeah.
By 2003, the two were ready to ditch their jobs and push into the risky business of fashion.
We had always talked about things that didn't exist in London or ideas we had from things we'd seen that we thought would do great in London.
And it turned out the product was right under their noses.
It was Christmas and my mother had bought me a pair of mucklucks and kind of reinvented this sort of idea in my mind. I would wear my mucklucks around London and I would get stopped all the time. I mean, people were just like, those are so cool, where did you get them?
And so off they trundled.
Nice boots.
Thanks. To a boutique Courtney had discovered in Notting Hill, the hippest part of London.
Hi, Sana.
They pulled them out the bag. The first thing I said was, oh my God, that is so Kate Moss.
As in the supermodel, style icon of the universe. Boutique owner Sana Yates scooped up 4 pairs.
Then a friend of Kate Moss's came in and thought this was appropriate for Kate Moss, as we thought too. Got them for her, she loved them, they got a second pair, and the rest is history.
The first picture that made it to the press when we knew Kate Moss had the boots was...
What happened next was picture perfect.
like a grainy image.
Yeah, it's a small shot, but it's so big, it's just worth so much in terms of publicity.
Seems Kate never took her mucklucks off.
Okay, these are a hot boot, where are they sold, where can we get them? And it was just crazy after that.
The buzz spread just like a virus.
There are people, I call them sneezers, who spread these idea viruses. They're the ones who have 100 friends or 1,000 friends, or the ones who go on television and get seen by 1 million people. And sometimes one sneezer can infect the whole population.
She was all over the papers, all over the glossy magazines, everywhere wearing the boots. And the more and more that came out, the more we knew, oh God, we've got to secure something.
Jamie and Courtney had to cash in on cool before anyone else did. They sewed up a worldwide exclusive distribution deal with the manufacturer in Western Canada in the nick of time.
We did have customers from all over the world calling us.
And they convinced Sean McCormick to quadruple production to 1,000 pairs a week.
It was incredible. It was hectic. It was stressful.
We didn't have stock. We couldn't supply everybody.
The harder they were to get, the more people wanted them. And we had celebrities ringing up and saying, oh, please, you'll do it just for me. And, and I'll get you a write-up and do this and that for you.
Throughout 2004 and 2005, the hype kept building.
Being in Vogue was big.
But
Being in
Time
Time magazine was like, wow.
Courtney developed a brand image
We went to our meeting with our samples and our lookbook.
and hustled to get the boots, now officially called mucks, into luxury stores around the world.
And a little description of the boots saying that they're authentic, handmade Canadian, which were 3 things that we always wanted to promote.
And which they needed to promote if they wanted people to buy boots that cost $500.
Uh-oh.
Because they knew
Oh yeah, look at the fake mucklucks.
Oh yeah.
It was just unbelievable how quickly these copies came to market.
It was our biggest worry.
because once a trendy product gets knocked off for the mass market, it can be the beginning of the end. If anybody knows about the lifespan of a trend, it's Verity McIlveen. She's a global style forecaster, and trend is her middle name.
I'm surprised they're still sort of going well, to be honest, because they have been around for 2 years now. So, who knows? It might be another year, it might be another 6 months, but it's definitely, it's moved on already as far as we're concerned, anyways.
Over at the Manor home, mucklucks are still moving into new markets.
I'm just emailing Russia to ask them if they wanted to get their order in.
To top the 60,000 pairs already sold, Jamie and Courtney have shifted focus to Asia.
These are our internet orders.
And to the power of cyberspace, where profits are higher.
This one is going to France, 3 pairs to Taiwan, Switzerland, Florida, New York, New Jersey, and Virginia.
And they're courting a whole new generation of muckluck wearers.
Oh, look at that.
Maybe even a whole new gender.
He kept saying, can you get them in size 10, 11? He said there's a few of us men who are quite interested.
I think to do men's without the pom-poms.
Yes, you could do it. The things that the girls have been clever about is that they've gone into different territories, they're changing the boots, because as long as there's a twist on it, then people will see it as something that's still fresh.
John Orange there, 8 for a pound. Mangoes there, 4 for a pound.
In boisterous Portobello Market,
Oh, these are cool. Look at the belts around them.
the girls are rooting around for their next cool hit.
We've always said to each other, we never want this to be a phenomenon that just keeps on going and tries so hard and still on the shelf.
So fun, isn't it? Look at this. This is a little Dallas for you.
We had a lot of people coming to us going, okay, what's next? What's hot? What's going to be hot next? And you kind of feel like, oh God, we've got to come up with something really, really fantastic.
They look like Flintstone skirts. Bam Bam skirts.
Pom-poms. You can't just rush into it. It has to be the right thing.
If they do find the next big thing,
Hey, buddy, what are you wearing?
they'll know exactly how to work it.